Hey, hi, hello, every plorp, 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 plorpet, plorp, all the plorples of the world on this earth, just like me, just like Flint. Because as you can see, he is very, very, look, he's so purple. That's actually blue. He's so purple. Like, can't you just tell? He's like so purple. He's so plorple. He's so plorple. Anyway, there's not really much to do in Genshin right now because it's like what? A week and a few days until the next patch, right? So there's not much to do really. So we're going to be discussing what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to show you optimized Flynn combos, at least to my current knowledge. I'm going to show you how I personally improved my Flynn's damage from like, I think it was like 120 to 130k to about 140 to 145k, which I mean, like, it's very minimal, but it's like improved combos, and I love Flynn's. And for my other Flynn's lovers out on Earth, I hope you would enjoy this. I hope this would be helpful. I'm trying to be a little bit helpful because it's not really anything to do. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. I'm going to do my best to show you guys how to do this. Fortunately, for this demonstration of DPS, we have the Miliastra dummy. Woo, hooray! Yippee! So I'm gonna show you guys first the normal combo that most people are doing, which is just Bina, Binefa, Sucrose Flins without like the extra swap to Sucrose. I don't really know when to use Sucrose first, so it's not like 100% optimized. I'm not Jeff. This is like baby's first time. Oops, I don't need that. This is like baby's first time live. So first, I'm gonna demonstrate using just the normal average combo. Just so that way I can demonstrate the difference of DPS between this and what everybody else is doing. So that way, I mean, if you're really interested in min-maxing everything, then hopefully this proves helpful. Okay. Okay. So yeah, uh, as you can see, it wasn't perfect, so I'm sure that the number would be higher, like a little bit higher, but I'm getting about like 120-ish K with this combo. Um, yeah, and now to demonstrate with the optimized combo, the combo that all the theory crafters cooked up in their noodles that I just copied. Ready? Okay. as you can see, it's minorly better. It's a little bit better. I could have done. Don't take my word as bond. I was kind of slacking with that first one. Like I was playing with my brain off, so I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm gonna let's estimate the non-optimized combo to be coming out at about roughly 125, 120k. 120 to 125k. I think that's fair. Even with some misplay, you're like around that ballpark generally. And with the optimized combo, I think theoretically, because I know I'm not 100% optimized, I might be able to cap out at around like, well, as you can see, it's 145k, but I think that was a TTDS rotation. So it's 145k to about 150 potentially. I actually, that might be a little generous, but I'd say maybe this team has the potential to get to 150k rather easily. So yeah, that's to pretty much to further demonstrate, like just to simplify the combo. It's nothing special, and I'm pretty sure that there's a bunch of caveats to it, but pretty much you just, when you end your rotation, do a switch to sucrose. And this is unfortunately a side effect of, I love Flins, don't get me wrong, but he's kind of a fraud. In his, he does about 50%, he does like half of the team's DPS, which is very different to our usual hyper carry. So essentially, the extra swap to sucrose gives better VV uptime, so you can buff your Inefa, which means you're getting more damage because you're giving more buffs to your Inefa, which is insane. I actually think it's kind of funny, but a lot of people don't. Like they'll rip. Some people will rip your head off for saying that. Like imagine Flint is so silly and like bad that like he's not bad. Okay, let me just preface this. He is. I love Flins is literally like he's literally my goat. But Zabai is like 50 to 60% stronger than him. So of the lunar carries, he is the weakest. His premium for the same cost, like if we're going like 5-star cost here, you get more value out of pulling like Zabai, because without Linnea, they're all roughly the same with like full premium. Like okay, without Zabai, without Linnea, Bina, Eloa, Goro, which was the original premium, was roughly maybe just a little bit behind, depending on your build quality, would be roughly just as good as Flynn's full premium, 3 5-stars, which means cost system wise, Flynn's is worse in that. But I think the strongest of the three was Nefer at the time, because with Bina and Lauma and Suki, Nahidi, it doesn't really matter what you do for the last slot, but without full premium, Zabai was just as good as Flint. And now that she has full premium with the release of Linnea, which was completely unnecessary, like, ooh, let's make the strongest character in the game 50% stronger than everything. Ooh, yay. I love power creep. Yeah, so Flynn's just falling behind a little bit. He's like kind of fraudulent, but you know who isn't? Bnefa. Bnefa isn't fraudulent at all. This team core can like bring a lot of teams up, which is pretty cool. I hate that it's like that. Like pull these 2 5-stars or fall behind forever, but I think it's pretty cool because it's not like with Zabai, with like Binea, it's like it helps Zabai be far better, and it helps the Geo carries be like okay. Like I don't know if you guys were like paying attention to my last video with my Navia gameplay in the back. She was reaching about 90k, which I mean that's pretty good for a newer DPS, an older DPS. I mean, then again, maybe my build is just botched, so maybe maybe that's just my problem. I don't know. You guys will just have to let me know what all Navias are like, because I haven't really looked. But yeah, that's the Flins combo. That's it. That's the Flins combo. It's not hard. You just remember it's Bina EQ, Inefa EQ, Sucrose E, Flins. You do your E N3, or maybe it's N4. You do your E, and then E N3 E Q, and then you wait. You do your things. You do it again. You do that twice. Then you switch back to Sucrose. Instead of going straight to Bina, doing her EQ, you do Sucrose E, you do Bina, then you do Inefa, then you do Sucrose, E again, and then you go back to Flins. More VV uptime, bigger damage for Flins, bigger damage for Inefa, which means higher team DPS overall, because Inefa is kind of doing 30% of your team's damage, so if you can higher her damage somehow, then you can higher the team DPS overall. Anyway, if you liked this light helpful tips, let me know. Be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more. The Genshin patch is kind of dry right now, so it's kind of all I have. So yeah, I will be seeing you guys on the flip side. I'm gonna go play Risk of Rain 2 because I'm hardcore addicted to that game right now. So fun. I urge everybody watching who manages to tune in to purchase and play Risk of Rain 2. If you can, of course. Don't just like steal money. Okay? Bye-bye. Bye-bye.